There's a profound reality that rarely gets mentioned in our youth, yet becomes undeniable as the years pass. The vitality in our legs silently determines our freedom. Everyday activities like strolling, standing, or navigating staircases can unexpectedly transform into challenges. Picture this scenario. It's just another typical morning as you prepare to head out, but today your legs feel extraordinarily weighty, as if they're reluctantly following behind you. They're trembling slightly, and descending the stairs leaves you breathless. You reach for the banister, pausing midway down. It's not about laziness, it's because your legs have gradually and imperceptibly diminished in strength. Here's an alarming fact you need to be aware of. Approximately every 11 seconds, an elderly person requires hospitalization due to a fall linked to leg weakness. While this might appear to be mere statistics, each incident represents fear, suffering, and frequently a loss of autonomy that's challenging to reclaim. As a nutrition specialist who has guided hundreds of clients ranging from 50 to 90 years of age, I can assure you with confidence, diminishing leg strength isn't something you must simply accept as inevitable. It stems from what you actively do or neglect to do daily. And no, transforming your entire lifestyle or investing heavily in treatments isn't necessary. The solution might already exist within your kitchen cabinets. Just 4 basic, budget-friendly foods can substantially bolster your muscles, joints, and equilibrium. I've witnessed genuine success stories, such as Maria, 76, who experienced a fall in her bathroom and believed she'd require a walking aid permanently, until 3 months of nutritional adjustments enabled her to stride confidently through public spaces again. Or consider Jose, 81, who struggled to rise without shaking, but now ascends staircases effortlessly. I'll reveal precisely what strategies they implemented. Everything begins with your nutritional choices, because your physical body isn't surrendering, it's merely awaiting proper nourishment. So remain engaged, as the initial food I'll introduce can enhance not just your leg strength, but also improve your sleep quality and emotional well-being in the upcoming days. Before we begin, share with us. Where are you viewing from, and what's your age? Leave a comment. It motivates us more than you might realize. Let's explore these solutions. The first food may be modest in size, but it forms the foundation for rebuilding your leg strength starting immediately. Food 1. Chickpeas. Throughout my years working with seniors, one consistent truth has emerged. Often the most unassuming foods deliver the most remarkable and enduring benefits. Among these hidden treasures is the modest chickpea. These small spherical legumes, also known as garbanzo beans, frequently remain forgotten in pantry shelves, yet they harbor an extraordinary secret. They rank among the finest natural foods for restoring and preserving leg strength, particularly as we advance in age. Chickpeas contain abundant plant-derived protein, essential for maintaining robust, stable, and well-supported muscles. Once you surpass age 50, your physique begins losing muscle mass more rapidly, a process called sarcopenia that can result in weaker legs, diminished balance, and heightened fall risk. Regular chickpea consumption can decelerate this muscle deterioration, fostering stronger and more resilient legs. But that's merely the beginning. Chickpeas are brimming with magnesium, iron, and vitamin B6, nutrients crucial for muscle contractions, fatigue reduction, and ensuring your nervous system transmits efficient signals to your muscles for proper functioning. When magnesium and vitamin B6 operate synergistically, they help alleviate cramping, stiffness, and that heavy-legged sensation many seniors experience daily. A groundbreaking 2019 study conducted at the University of Mercia discovered that older adults consuming chickpeas 3 times weekly experienced 22% less muscle deterioration compared to those who didn't incorporate them regularly into their diet regimen. This isn't just an abstract figure. It represents a practical, achievable approach to remaining active, independent, and confident on your feet. These outcomes aren't merely theoretical. They translate into tangible advantages many individuals perceive in their everyday existence. I recall one particular patient, Jose, a 74-year-old from Seville. Following a staircase fall, he wasn't seeking pain medication. He desired restored leg strength. We collaborated on dietary modifications, incorporating chickpeas 3 times weekly into stews, salads, and soups. Merely 5 weeks later, Jose was walking confidently around his neighborhood. No more unstable knees or difficulty rising from seated positions. His transformation illustrated how potent modest nutritional adjustments can be. For most mature clients, I suggest beginning with approximately half a cup, roughly 125 grams, of cooked chickpeas per serving. When incorporated several times weekly, this can markedly enhance leg function, energy reserves, and mobility. The beauty of chickpeas lies in their versatility. You might roast them with olive oil, lemon juice, and herbs for a Mediterranean-inspired snack. For lunch, toss them into a refreshing salad with cucumbers, red onion, and fresh parsley. If craving warmth, simmer them into a comforting soup with turmeric, black pepper, carrots, and celery. A nutrient-rich dinner supporting circulation while reducing inflammation. Here's a practical tip for those using dried chickpeas. Soak them overnight with a pinch of baking soda. This technique breaks down phytic acid, enhancing iron absorption and making chickpeas more digestible. This is particularly beneficial for older adults who might experience bloating, stomach sensitivities, or lightheadedness from low iron levels or poor nutrient absorption. Such a simple adjustment can significantly impact how effectively your body utilizes nutrients. By integrating chickpeas into your routine several times weekly, you're not merely adding flavor, you're constructing stronger legs, better balance, and a healthier future for yourself. Food. 2. Pumpkin seeds. Let's continue our journey because this second nutritional powerhouse does more than merely contribute to muscle strength. It addresses a common yet frequently overlooked issue that silently disrupts sleep for millions of seniors: nighttime leg cramps. If chickpeas provide the foundation for building stronger leg muscles, then pumpkin seeds serve as the precision instrument supporting your nervous system, ensuring muscles and nerves collaborate fluidly, calmly, and with enhanced control. Though these small, crunchy seeds might appear to be just a simple snack, they're actually packed with vital nutrients, especially magnesium, an essential mineral for maintaining muscle coordination, nerve function, and preventing cramps. Unfortunately, many individuals over 50 suffer from low magnesium levels, even with an otherwise healthy diet. This deficiency can manifest in subtle yet frustrating symptoms: restless legs, muscle twitching, persistent stiffness, or unusual fatigue following even light activity. Pumpkin seeds offer more than just magnesium, however. They also provide zinc, beneficial fats, and antioxidants, nutrients that minimize joint inflammation and safeguard cartilage. This makes them particularly advantageous for individuals with stiff or swollen knees, or anyone spending extended periods on their feet. This combination of benefits for muscles, joints, and nerves makes pumpkin seeds a uniquely comprehensive solution to many discomforts experienced by aging adults in their lower extremities. In a groundbreaking 2020 clinical investigation by Complutense University of Madrid, adults over 55 consuming between 30–40 grams of pumpkin seeds daily for 6 weeks demonstrated impressive results. They reported a remarkable 31% reduction in nighttime leg cramps. Additionally, they experienced substantial improvements in balance and stability, performing better on equilibrium tasks, such as standing on one foot. These aren't merely abstract research findings. They represent genuine lifestyle enhancements, helping people feel steadier, more confident, and better rested. This isn't just scientific research. I've witnessed the impact firsthand through my clinical practice. One of my patients, Carmen, a vibrant 68-year-old from Zaragoza, had been suffering from intense calf cramps for years. These painful episodes regularly awakened her around 3 a.m., leaving her sore and exhausted the following day. She had attempted numerous remedies, warm compresses, leg massages, pre-bedtime stretching. Nothing provided relief. I suggested a remarkably simple modification: consuming a handful of roasted, unsalted pumpkin seeds each afternoon. She began eating them around 4 p.m. daily, just a minor adjustment to her routine. Within 3 weeks, her leg cramps had noticeably diminished. By 6 weeks, they had virtually disappeared completely. For the first time in years, Carmen awakened with her legs feeling refreshed, free from tension, and prepared for the day ahead. Her improved sleep quality even translated into increased energy, sharper mental focus, and greater enthusiasm for her daily walks. And it all began with that simple addition of seeds to her diet. For most individuals, I recommend approximately 30 grams, about 2 tablespoons, of unsalted pumpkin seeds daily. These nutritional powerhouses are effortlessly incorporated into your routine. Sprinkle them over warm oatmeal, toss them into fresh salads, or mix them into cooked vegetables for a crunchy, nutritious enhancement. You can even consume them independently, lightly toasted, warm, and satisfying. Here's a timing suggestion that produces noticeable differences. Try consuming your pumpkin seeds between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. This provides your body several hours to absorb the magnesium and balance your nervous system before bedtime. A small adjustment that promotes relaxation, reduces muscle tension, and facilitates more restful, uninterrupted sleep. Sometimes the most significant health improvements originate from small, sustainable changes. Adding pumpkin seeds to your daily regimen represents one such modification, simple, affordable, and remarkably effective for restoring muscle control, alleviating cramps, and enhancing overall leg comfort. This tiny food might provide precisely the relief your legs and your sleep have been desperately seeking. Food 3, seaweed. We're now reaching the core of our discussion, and this next nutritional revelation may genuinely surprise you. It doesn't grow in fields or orchards. It comes from the ocean's depths. It's soft, lightweight, sometimes nearly paper-thin, and easily overlooked on a plate. But don't be deceived by its subtle appearance. This oceanic plant possesses incredible power to rejuvenate joints and rebuild bones that may have been gradually weakening throughout the years. If you've noticed a popping sound when rising from a chair, or a creaking sensation in your knees when turning or climbing stairs, it's not merely typical aging. Your body is signaling that your joints and bones require hydration, nourishment, and restoration. Fortunately, nature provides a powerful solution: seaweed. Specific varieties like wakame, kombu, sea lettuce, and brown algae stand out for their rich content of organic calcium, iodine, and unique anti-inflammatory compounds such as fucoidan and laminarin. These aren't ordinary nutrients. They perform several vital functions: strengthening bone structure, soothing stiff or swollen joints, protecting cartilage from damage, and supporting your body's production of synovial fluid, the cushioning substance between joints that facilitates smooth, pain-free movement. In 2021, researchers published a compelling study in the American Journal of Community Nutrition, revealing that women over 60 who included seaweed in their diet 2-3 times weekly demonstrated up to 16% higher bone density compared to those who didn't consume it regularly. This isn't merely a statistical finding, it's extraordinarily relevant at this life stage. Something as seemingly minor as a slight fall can result in a serious fracture, particularly of the hip, potentially significantly impacting independence and quality of life. I recall one of my most inspiring cases. Maria, a vibrant 70-year-old, former yoga instructor. Sadly, a chronic knee injury stemming from arthritis forced her to abandon teaching. As part of her healing journey, we didn't solely rely on medications or exercises. We thoroughly examined her dietary patterns. That's when we introduced seaweed into her regimen. We incorporated dishes like warm miso soup with wakame and tofu, crisp seaweed salads dressed with light vinegar, and small sheets of nori in rice bowls and wraps. Initially, the change appeared insignificant, but within just 2 months, something remarkable occurred. Her inflammation decreased, her pain subsided, and she resumed practicing gentle stretches. For someone who believed her days of flexibility were behind her, this transformation was nothing short of extraordinary. Today, she continues including seaweed in her diet, reporting that her joints feel more fluid, her balance has improved, and her energy levels remain more consistent throughout the day. The encouraging news is that implementing dramatic dietary changes isn't necessary to experience these benefits. Simply incorporating seaweed 2-3 times weekly can produce noticeable improvements. You can enjoy it in various ways. Add wakame to soups, sprinkle seaweed flakes over salads, or use nori sheets to wrap cooked vegetables, rice, or lean proteins for a light, nourishing meal. It's a gentle habit with powerful outcomes. Here's a culinary technique to further enhance the benefits. When preparing seaweed broth, try adding several thin slices of fresh ginger and a drop of sesame oil. This not only elevates the flavor profile, but also helps increase calcium absorption and provides warmth to the digestive system, particularly important for older adults who may experience sensitive digestion or slower metabolism. Don't underestimate this oceanic vegetable. Seaweed may appear simple, but it functions as a profound healer, replenishing bone density, alleviating joint stiffness, improving mobility, and restoring your body's natural rhythm. Consider it a gentle yet powerful guide, helping you reclaim fluid motion, stability, and freedom in your everyday movements. Food 4. Avocado. Once your legs cease aching with each sunrise, you'll realize that healing sometimes begins with nature's most humble offerings. But we haven't completed our journey yet, because this final nutritional treasure doesn't emerge from ocean depths or dense mountain forests. Instead, it grows quietly on trees and provides one of nature's most intelligent restorative fats. This isn't merely about nutrition. It's about reclaiming your body's capacity to move, feel, and connect with the world around you. Have you ever experienced strange numbness in your calves, tingling in your toes, or a sensation that walking feels disconnected, as if your legs are moving, but your brain isn't fully registering the movement? Then this might represent your missing link. These symptoms frequently stem from undernourished peripheral nerves, and if ignored, they can gradually affect your stability and confidence in movement. The encouraging news is that avocados, with their velvety texture and creamy flavor, transcend mere food trends. They're neurological allies, packed with monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid. These healthy fats strengthen nerve cell membranes and enhance communication between your brain, spinal cord, and lower extremities. This type of support helps you feel more coordinated, present in your body, and less prone to stumbling or misstepping. But avocado's benefits extend further. It delivers a healthy dose of potassium, essential for fluid balance, muscle contraction, and cramp prevention. Plus, it's abundant in vitamin E, a protective antioxidant that shields delicate nerve endings from oxidative stress and age-related degeneration. In 2021, A fascinating study from the American Institute of Nutrition and Geriatrics discovered that older adults, particularly those beyond age 65, who incorporated avocado into their morning meals at least 4 times weekly, observed noticeable improvements in balance, posture, and lower limb steadiness within just 6 weeks. This benefit proved especially significant among those who had previously struggled with subtle but concerning instability when rising from chairs, climbing stairs, or traversing uneven surfaces. I recall one particularly moving case. Miguel, a 79-year-old retired school teacher who visited my clinic, deeply concerned. His feet had begun experiencing numbness, and this sensation left him uncertain whether he could continue enjoying what he treasured most, walking through the park with his young grandson. We reviewed his daily habits and implemented one key modification, replacing his sugary breakfast with something simple yet transformative. A slice of whole grain toast topped with mashed avocado, chia seeds, and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. That single change proved sufficient to initiate a turning point. After just 4 weeks, Miguel returned with a noticeable brightness in his eyes. He smiled and shared something that continues to resonate with me. I can feel the ground beneath my feet again, and my grandson's footsteps beside mine. It wasn't miraculous. It was consistent, nutrient-rich nourishment allowing his nervous system to regenerate and reconnect. You can embark on this same journey today. Aim to consume avocado 3 to 4 times weekly, using approximately 1/3 to 1/2 an avocado each time. Morning represents an ideal time for optimal absorption, but avocado also works wonderfully as an afternoon snack to sustain energy and support your nervous system throughout the day. Spread it on toast. Incorporate diced avocado into quinoa salads. Blend it into smoothies with banana and almond milk, or enjoy it in wraps with fresh leafy greens. Its versatility makes integration into your existing routine remarkably effortless. Here's a minor yet powerful suggestion I frequently share with patients. Add crushed walnuts, chia seeds, or a pinch of ground flax seeds atop your mashed avocado. These additions enhance flavor while boosting your intake of omega-3 fatty acids. And supplementary vitamin E, 2 additional nutrients that strengthen nerve pathways, protect joints, and reduce systemic inflammation. Don't underestimate this fruit's quiet strength. Avocado may feel soft to touch, but it functions as an internal shield, supporting nerve function, stabilizing muscle control, and helping every step you take feel more secure, purposeful, and connected to your surroundings. It's not merely food, it's a subtle yet powerful reset for your lower body, guiding you back toward clarity, coordination, and the confidence to walk freely once again. As you've discovered, by simply incorporating 4 specific foods into your weekly nutrition plan, you're not just supporting your muscles, joints, and nerves, you're actively investing in your independence and how you navigate through life. Don't postpone action until you're leaning on a cane or depending on others for mobility assistance. Begin now with your very next meal, whether it's some fresh avocado, a handful of pumpkin seeds, or a warm bowl of seaweed soup, each small step today strengthens your freedom tomorrow. If this video has revealed something valuable for your health journey, please give it a thumbs up. That way we know you're walking this path alongside us. Share this valuable information with friends, family members, or anyone you care about who deserves to move with greater stability and ease. And remember to subscribe so you won't miss any upcoming tips that help you remain active, balanced, and independent at 50, 60, 70 years and beyond. I'd love to hear from you in the comments section. Have you already been incorporating any of these nutritional powerhouses into your diet, or is there one particular food you're most eager to try first? Let me know below. We'll connect again in our next video, where every step brings